Hey guys, Admin here with a review and up video for you. In today's review and up video, we are going to be looking at 3 dolls from Monster High G3. They are somewhat recent releases. I'm filming right now in March 2026. I tend to collect a few Monster High dolls and just put them all together in one video. So for this video, we have 3. We have Cupid, Nefera, and lastly we have Robecca. Now each of the dolls do retail differently. So for Cupid, she was the first doll that came out. I believe she came out around, I want to say the fall, if not summer of 2025. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. She was part of the Scary Sweet Birthday for Draculaura. The line, she was retailed for $24.99. Next came up Nefera. I believe she came out at the same time, if not fall, winter of 2025. Again, correct me in the comments, please. For her, she was retailed at $24.99. And at least for me, a recent release, Robecca was released recently. I want to say this is spring, if not like the very type of beginning of 2026, February, if not March 2026. Robecca Steam, she is retailed for $26.99. I'm honestly still loving this new wave of Monster High, and I say new just because I go back and forth sometimes with Monster High, as in like collecting dolls from G1. G2 exists. G3, I've only mainly just only attention to the dolls. I haven't seen the series yet. I don't know why, I just don't. I mean, obviously I'm not the target audience for the show, but for doll collecting, absolutely. The dolls are amazing. I love how they look like a good mix of G1 and as well as a good type of modernization, trying to make it a bit more kid friendly, and I do see that, but we do see some edge and style to the dolls. Not every doll, but a good portion of G3 dolls. I mean, a round of applause, because I'm only buying the ones that I really do love. I'm trying to, obviously, yes, to buy each character, but I don't believe so I have, but I'm trying. But at least the OG, original looks of them, I do want to get. And honestly, a lot of the looks, no notes, no comments, they just look amazing. Out of these 3, I am excited for Cupid, just because I do not own a Cupid doll from Monster High G1, and as well Ever After High, as we know her to be a foreign exchange student transferring from Monster High to Ever After High. Was just the cutest and greatest connection. We will never get that, that what was it, a collab or a mixed mashup of the franchise coming together for a TV special or something. Sad that we never will get that, but at least it exists somewhere that we'll never see production, because Descendants and Mattel are together now, and I get it, but I'm a lover of Ever After High personally. But to see Cupid here, with the group back for G3, and to see this new modernization. I mean, I don't remember as much as the OG Monster High version of her, but I do see the black coloring of her legs. We do see not the spookiness, I guess, of her face, because her face doesn't give me friendly or smiling or cutesy. It gives me more a serious type of face, at least in my opinion, and at least in packaging. So let me see if it's different unboxing her. But I love that she is a part, I mean, we do know that she is a part of the story of Draculaura for her birthday, explaining the whole Valentine's Day aspect of it. So that is cute. That is still somewhat the same of the stories from G1 to G3. Again, I haven't seen G3's cartoons or animated movies. I've only seen the live action movies, but they don't count. So on the back of the packaging, you do see the invitation of you're invited to the celebration of the century come dressed in fantastic fashion and boogie shoes. That's about it, in different languages, which we love. But we don't get much of Cupid's info in the packaging. No, no, we don't. But we do see her all cute together and actually, as a doll finally. Because I was kind of wondering as if they would ever make her a doll. But to see like the leaked images and like stuff, going around the internet, and finally having her, I'm happy to have a Cupid doll. For Nefera, I mean, she is a character in the Monster High world. So, I mean, I knew she was going to be a doll. But to know when, now we know. In 2025, she was released. I'm loving her look. I mean, she does look somewhat... Because I don't own a G1 Nefera doll. But seeing how, like, they also, like, redo her as well for this time. But, like, in this collector line. I think they did her, like, once, I believe, if not twice. But to see her in G3 form, I mean, she looks amazing. She looks a lot better than the majority of Cleo dolls. No shade, but just my opinion. I only own one Cleo doll. I want to own two, but that will be a later video. But, I mean, for Nefera here, for her first OG type doll, because I'm assuming this is her OG look in the series. Like, this is what she's going to be wearing throughout the whole line. And maybe some, like, spring, summer, winter type of, like, clothing. But this is her OG, like, look every day. And it looks fabulous. I love the ribbons. I love, like, her ponytail. Like, her whole look overall together just looks amazing. And for Nefera to be the big sister, to Cleo Denial, it's funny that it didn't even add her to the packaging. I don't know if that was shade or anything, but that was just like a funny detail. We do see some information of her: monster type, monster must-haves, and monster pet. As well, we see it in 3 other languages. And we have Robecca Steam. This is the character that I don't have as well in doll form from G1. I do love her character, her backstory, as well as that San Diego Comic-Con version of her and her dad. That's a great, like, story. I love Robecca. I do feel like she is a good, like, great addition to the group, especially when they do, like, the movies. I believe she was in Freaky Fusion, was she? Was that her dad? No. I think that was more like Frankie's family. But she was, like, with the vampire's heart for, Hollywood. And for her as well for the... Dang, what was that movie called? When they were all, like, skating all around. Insert picture here. But that movie as well she was a part of. I like her. I really like her character. She's very calm, collective, in my opinion. So to me, she looks gorgeous. I love the blue coloring. I'll do, like, again, it's a good mixture of G1 and G3, where we do see some black coloring. It looks a little bit like a dark, somewhat, not mysterious, but like, kind of give it that gothy look, but I guess gothy would be black. So we see that details in Robecca here, and as well with her accessories. I love the whole steampunk element, the style that she has going on here. Definitely 100% to me. And she is a part of that line of, I don't know why they don't name it in packaging anymore, but it's like the Fabulous Friends type of line, where we get the refresh of the main 5 girls and new looks, and as well as additional characters. And for Robecca, we do get her monster type, monster must-haves, and monster pet, as well as in different languages here on the side. More on these girls in a separate video. I do want to collect Cleo, Draculaura. Yeah. Let me go ahead and unbox these 3 fabulous dolls for a closer look. Okay, so I am still recording with the mic. I do have a roommate that's watching a movie outside, but let me see. Hopefully the noise doesn't interrupt, and if it does, apologies in advance. So let's start. We have the 3 dolls. I'm going to start with Cupid because I am confused with her hair, and also because I do feel like she is the oldest out of this line, out of these 3. I'm not understanding her hair. I wish it would have been like the photo. I'm not understanding why it is this way. You know, I just don't understand. But okay, let's just get into the accessories first. Let me, here is the balloon. If I'm looking to the side, there is a mirror on the wall. That way I'll be able to see the actual camera. Balloon. We do have a highlighter and blush palette, I want to say. We do have a purse that is shaped like the bows. No, the arrows, right? Arrows. That can actually open. She does come with an invitation to Dracula's birthday party. It reads, "Best wishes to you on your birthday, XOXO Cupid." Oh, there's a birthday card. Okay, never mind. Okay, this is the invitation. Sweet 1600, Dracula, you are invited, come dressed to the 13th. There's also a gift bag that's out of molded like plastic, but kind of like rubbery because it is flexible. And it comes with a little perfume, if not the love spell type of potion thing. I don't remember this was part of the G1 story, but let me know in the comments, what is this supposed to do? For her accessories for Cupid, I don't like that we get paper, like cardboard paper accessories. I wish this would have been molded on plastic. Like, I get it, it's literally just an invitation and as well as just a birthday card, but you know, we're meant to keep this in terms of her accessories because she is in the birthday line. This is how an introduction to Cupid's doll. I wish this would have been, you know, better material, just because this is gonna, you know, fold, it's gonna dent, it's gonna get, you know, ruined if it gets watered on. So I wish this would have been plastic. And then for Cupid, I mean, going back to the hair just one more time, I just, you know, I wish it was more put together. I'm sure with some hairspray or gel or something, I'll be able to like do it exactly as the photo, because it does look good in the photo. But in person, not so much. And I don't know if it's like my doll, but I have seen a few dolls look like her in the box that has the same type of hairdo. I don't know if there's any dolls that was from Mattel that has that exact hairstyle already in box. So let me know in the comments, is that a thing, or does all dolls of Cupid have this? I do love her outfit though. It is all Cupid, you know, Valentine's type themes. You know, with a layer underneath. It is kind of like a pajama type theme underneath, in my opinion, of her red little suit under. She does have this skirt. What is this? Yeah, like a skirt type of cage underneath her outfit. A choker, earrings, bracelets, and her wings are actually like unremovable, but they do attach to her back, so it does have no connection to the outfit whatsoever. Cute heeled, like that podium slash bow and arrow type of heel, and honestly, I think these are my favorite shoes out of all G3. Like, to go off on top of my head, these shoes, just to die for. I do like her look overall. I do like Cupid's look, to be honest. Even like her face, like looking to the face again, as I said in my comments before, like, you know, comparing her to her G1 doll. There is no G2 doll of Cupid. And even comparing her to like her Ever After High doll. Like, I think they did a really good job mixing G1 with a G3 like revamp of Cupid. So kudos to Mattel to doing it right. My only comment is just the hair. I'm just not a fan of the hair. I'm disappointed in the hair. Okay, next we have Nefera. And for Nefera, she does have... Oh no, what is her pet's name? Alright, so here we have Lavish, royal type beetle. Oh, right here. A cell phone that just says you tonight, eyeball tonight, moon tonight, and just like, I think it looks like a group chat or something, or it looks like she's texting Cleo. Never mind. I can't read what it like the right is, but cute with like a Scorpio type of phone case on it. A gold type cup that says Horus. I don't know, that's supposed to be like a Stanley in their world, but it's cute, and it's also removable lid molded on straw. Oh wow, it does look like a Stanley. Like even like the top part right there has like the detail of like the middle part of a Stanley cup. Like I have my Stanley right here and it has like that detail at the middle here. Really nice touch. I don't think a lot of people would pay attention to that, but I did. A bag of scarabs. Scarabs puffs. That's lemon spicy. Me too, because I do love myself a good hot spicy chip. Now it says pita chips here, but it doesn't look like chips. It looks like hummus, but I think, yeah, the mold does look like chip. It's not sure. Here we have her laptop that looks like she's on a boutique website with these fashions. Honestly, I hope they're like a sneak peek because I would like to see these pieces on Nefera. And lastly, for her purse that can open. Here we have Nefera, and I don't have my Cleo doll with me, but let me see, like putting her up with like trying to put her up like next to Cupid. She does look a little bit taller, I think. She does look a little bit taller to me, in my opinion. I'm not sure exactly how much, but to me she looks taller. But here she is, big sister Nefera. Honestly, she looks stunning. I like the ponytail and as well the braid detail that they have on her hair. Even though it is a lot of printed on details like the bandages around her, I do like that at least they have a little bit of a detail with ribbons right here on the sleeve. Some good jewelry pieces on the arms, bracelets, the belting on her. Even like to her earrings, like the Scorpio earrings. And to her heels, like the snake as a heel for the shoe is just like, wow. I don't know if it was like, what was it, like Medusa? I don't know if Medusa's like a monster. Well, yeah, wouldn't that be Deuce? Wow, I think I knew that. But like the snakes is like giving me that vibe. But honestly, she looks better than Cleo. And I'm only basing this off her first look in the G3 line. I do want to get the new updated Core Fresh of Cleo that's out right now in 2026. So fingers crossed that I get a good sale on her. Because Cleo, you know, I would like a refresh of Cleo. And then lastly, we have Robecca. We have her pet Captain Penny. Like a little jetpack type of detail on the back. That's all molded on with little goggles as well. An owl. I think it's an owl robot, or is it like an actual owl? We do have a bag of chips. Ooh. We do have a bag of chips that is Gears. Is it chips or is it popcorn? I'm not sure. And mine has like a crack throughout the bag, so I don't know if that's like for all bags. I was trying to open it because like it would have been cool detail if we can actually open the bags, but it doesn't look like it, so it's just an, you know, factory error. But let me know if yours actually has a crack also. A phone that just has the home screen on it, a big clock, and as well as some apps, and the gears on the back that looks like a sand time. A water bottle that looks like a can of grease or oil. I mean, we get her, she's a robot, obviously, so there's a cute little detail that can be removable. Sunglasses she got, and they're like the goggles type for like steampunk. I don't know what other word to use other than steampunk, so apologies, but honestly, they're really cute. Her purse, it is like a big clock here, like one of those hand watches, like, you know, to grab, but I can actually open. I love open purses because at least to put like a phone or something in the purse, like give me something. So it's cool that we can actually use it. And then lastly, for her accessories, I love this part that she has like that one tech carrying thing here. I don't know how it's gonna look on camera, but like it can literally carry her tablet and the pen, so then she can do her sketches on. Here's a look without the tablet right here. Like this is what I have, but I have it for my phone. It's just, you can adjust it to go up and down. Like this is just beautiful. Like I can't even believe it. Even the detail on the back is the skull of Monster High. There's of course a pen that she can use for her tablet. And here's the tablet itself. I don't know what it's called in the Monster High world, apologies. The coffin, eye coffin, or whatever it is, but like right there with its gears type case. I love the details of Robecca so far. And to finally round it out, to actually look at Rebecca's theme herself in doll form. I do not own a G1 doll of Robecca, but she does look gorgeous. I love the blue, I love the brown tones, like that, you know, like the metal, like rustic type of look of her. I mean, she looks like a complete built woman, like with these gears and with the details of her body. It's just insane. And I've seen it as well, the details on her G1 doll from videos and pictures online. And this one does not disappoint. I think they did a really good job, you know, doing a G1 Robecca for the modern times, I guess, for G3. Because this honestly is just amazing. The only comment is that it's just the whole skirt part, I guess, like the gears skirt thing. Because I'm noticing they're doing a lot more details like that, like molded on accessories. I wish it would have been more like fabric type, but I mean, it does look cute. I like how it looks. The face for Robecca, I think it just wins it for me, just because like she just looks beautiful. And now it's making me want to buy a Rebecca Steam doll from G1, so that's gonna be a hard one to do, but it'll be on my list. And even from her hair, I do feel like her hair does need a little TLC, because there's a lot of strands just popping out around, so just a warning. And that is all for this review of video of Monster High G3 dolls, Nefera, Cupid, Robecca. Honestly, I will say that this is a great, like, G3, no disappointments, just a few comments, but I feel like that's like it for every other doll line. You're gonna get your pros and your cons. But G3 so far, I mean, shot my ass up. I honestly thought the line wasn't gonna do well, but it's doing pretty well. And I just hope it either ends properly, if not, you know, just keep continuing on for years and years, because Honestly, G3 just looks great. I mean, we have seen that Monster High has a spin-off now that they didn't do for G1, if not even for G2. I think it's called Moonspell High or Moonspell Academy, something like that. Insert image here of the 5 dolls coming out in 2026, which I would love to have as well. You know, future review of video coming. Because honestly, those dolls of witches look great, and you know, monster witches. I doubt they'll do fairy tales, but I would love for them to do because I love Ever After High. But Descendants wins, so no. But G3, honestly, just hands down a great line, and you know, it's like a foot in the mouth type of moment because like I didn't think it would do so well, but it really is. No ranking for this review video just because they're all from different lines. I mean, Nefera and Robecca kind of do, but I don't have all the dolls from the series. But again, I do recommend, I mean, not really again, I do recommend getting all 3 dolls or any dolls that you're choosing, what your preference is, just because the details are there. The pricing on retail, I mean, it's not over $30. I can understand in terms of, you know, being being, you know, Monster High. I will say Robecca, I don't know if it's inflation or something, but for $27 to be like in that core line of like the OG looks of the dolls is a little bit more up there. It used to be, you know, just 25, now it's 27. You know, I get it, but I don't get it, but I would wait for sales. I mean, that's what I did. I had some credit in my Target wallet, so I got her for like 20 bucks. So, you know, it was okay for me, but you know, I mean, we're at a time right now in 2026 where it's like things are just gonna go up in price, and I don't know what would be the limit though for me for Monster High for retail. I guess under $30, but like even just saying that out loud is like, you know, kind of a little bit crazy to say, but these are the times. And you know, I'm not like collecting as in the moment of I did for Robecca, just because I was like very surprised that she's out and about now. I haven't heard anything in terms of the official release date, but to see her at my local Target, I was like, add to cart, you know. So again, it just depends on your preference. But I do recommend getting all 3, or any of the 3 to be honest, because they all look good. Even for Cupid, I'm just gonna fix her hair, but that's just my comment. Thank you guys so much for watching this review of that video. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. Will you be buying any of the dolls? You already own them already. What are your thoughts and opinions overall on these Monster High dolls? Check out the other videos that I have on our Celebritants YouTube channel with other review videos, movie time videos, born shop videos, etc. Check out Celebritants on all social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, X, etc. Let me see if I can do these all with one hand, kind of, yes. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.